My beloved child, I have created the universe with a love that reaches beyond the stars, beyond the galaxies, beyond what your mind can even comprehend. Every moment, every breath you take is surrounded by my infinite love. Just as the sun continues to shine even behind the clouds, my faithfulness never wavers, no matter how dark the path before you seems. But how often do you forget this? How often do you let the weight of life, the burdens of the world, and the whispers of doubt make you feel lost, unloved, or unworthy? Let me tell you something, my precious one. No matter where you are, no matter what you've done, my love for you is unwavering. It does not decrease when you fail, nor does it increase when you succeed. It simply is, constant, boundless, and everlasting. Now, before you go further, take a moment. Breathe. Feel my presence in this very moment, in the air you inhale, in the quiet whisper of your heart. And if these words touch your soul, share them with someone who needs this reminder. Let this message be a light to others, just as it is to you. You see, my love is the very fabric of your existence. It is woven into the essence of who you are. Even when life feels overwhelming, even when you feel abandoned, even when the storms rage around you, I am still here. The constellations follow their course without fail, and just like them, my love and guidance remain steady. You may not always see my hand at work, but I promise you, I am moving in ways beyond your understanding. When you praise me, when you turn your heart toward me, you begin to reflect my glory. Just as the moon does not create its own light, but reflects the sun, so too do you shine when you walk in my presence. Each act of worship, each prayer you offer, shapes you into my likeness. But my child, this transformation is not always painless. Growth rarely is. The refining fire may feel intense, but it is always purposeful. I am molding you, chiseling away the parts that keep you from fully experiencing the life I have designed for you. I know there are times when you feel as if you are wandering through a dry, barren land, longing for relief. You may feel that your struggles are too tangled, too complex to be unraveled. But I tell you this, there is no burden too heavy, no knot too tight, no darkness too deep that my love cannot penetrate. I am the living water, the endless stream that renews and sustains. Immerse yourself in my presence, and you will find the strength to stand, the courage to continue, and the peace that surpasses all understanding. There will come a day when you will rise beyond this world, when all the pain and confusion of this life will fade into nothingness. And on that day, my heart will rejoice as I welcome you home. Oh, how I long for that moment to embrace you in a love so pure, so complete, that every sorrow will be but a distant memory. Until then, my child, know this: you are never alone. My presence is as real as the air filling your lungs, as steady as the ground beneath your feet. I see you struggling. I see your worries, your fears, your silent battles that no one else knows about. And I tell you now, you do not have to carry them alone. Lay them at my feet. Trust me with the pieces of your heart. There is no detail too small, no dream too insignificant, no failure too great that I do not care. Talk to me as you would a friend, for I am not distant. I am near, closer than your next breath, more present than your own thoughts. My love is not passive. It is not a distant thing, unreachable or abstract. It is alive, moving within and around you. It is in the laughter of a child, the kindness of a stranger, the beauty of a sunset. It is in the comfort of a warm embrace and the strength you find when you thought you had none left. This love, my love, is the thread that weaves through every joy and every sorrow of your life. So when you worship, let it come from your heart. Let your prayers be honest, raw, and real. You do not need grand words or eloquent speeches. A simple, "Thank you," a whispered, "Help me," an honest, "I trust you." These are the offerings that touch my heart the most. As you journey through this life, keep your eyes fixed on me. Let your faith be an anchor, steady in the storm. And yes, there will be storms. There will be valleys of pain, moments of doubt, seasons of waiting. But take heart, my child. I have overcome the world. You are not meant to walk this path alone. I am with you, guiding, holding, and leading you toward the purpose I have for you. I know you strive. I see you chasing after things that you believe will satisfy your soul. You work tirelessly, hoping to find meaning, to fill the emptiness, to achieve the life you dream of. But how often do you find yourself weary? How often do you feel as though you are grasping at the wind, chasing after things that never quite bring the fulfillment you seek? Pause. Breathe. Let go of the need to control everything. Surrender your plans to me, and I will give you something far greater. My ways are higher than your ways. My thoughts are beyond what you can understand. Trust me, even when doors close, even when paths seem blocked. For every no you face, there is a greater yes waiting for you. The struggles you endure are not meant to break you, but to shape you, to build endurance, to prepare you for the greater things ahead. You are not defined by your past, nor by your failures. You are my masterpiece, created in my image. When you feel unworthy, remember this: I have called you by name. You are mine. Nothing in all creation can separate you from my love, not your mistakes, not your doubts, not even your fears. Even when the road ahead seems uncertain, even when you cannot see the next step, trust that I am guiding you. I have gone before you, preparing the way. Do not let fear hold you back. You were not created to live in worry and doubt, but in courage and faith. Every obstacle you face is an opportunity to see my power at work. When the mountain seems too high, remember, I am the one who moves mountains. When the sea seems too vast, remember, I am the one who parts the waters. My child, have you noticed how the trees endure the seasons? In the winter they stand bare, yet they do not despair, for they know that spring will come. So too must you learn to trust in my timing. The season of waiting is not wasted. It is a season of preparation. I am strengthening your roots, deepening your faith, and refining your heart. Do not rush the process. What I have planned for you is far greater than you can imagine, but you must be patient. Listen carefully, my child. Your past does not define you. Your mistakes do not dictate your future. When I look at you, I do not see your failures. I see your potential. I see the masterpiece I am creating. Do not let shame keep you from me. I am a God of redemption, of second chances, of new beginnings. No matter how far you think you have strayed, you are never beyond my reach. The moment you turn to me, I am already running toward you, arms wide open. And when you feel overwhelmed by the noise of this world, when life feels too heavy, come away with me. Find stillness in my presence. Let me quiet your anxious thoughts and fill you with my peace. You do not have to do this alone. I am with you, always. So walk forward, my child. Keep your heart open, your spirit willing. Love deeply, forgive freely, and trust completely. There is so much more ahead, more than you can imagine. I am not finished with you yet. Now go forth in confidence, knowing that you are loved beyond measure, cherished beyond words, and held within my eternal embrace. So walk with me, talk with me, share with me your heart's deepest thoughts. You do not need to pretend with me. I know every part of you, and I love you just the same. I am not a distant deity, watching from afar. I am here, deeply involved in the details of your life. Look at the lilies in the field, how they grow. They do not toil or spin, yet even Solomon in all his splendor was not dressed like one of these. If I care for the flowers, for the birds of the air, how much more will I care for you? So do not be anxious about tomorrow. Seek first my kingdom, and everything else will fall into place. Yes, in this world, you will have trouble. But take heart. I have overcome the world. You do not walk alone. I am your good shepherd, calling you by name, leading you to green pastures and still waters. When you are overwhelmed, I am your refuge. When you are lost, I am the light that guides you home. Now go, my child. Live in this truth. Walk in this love. And never forget, I am with you, always.